page 91, and at the end of page 90, Robert Nurton had just been volunteered to raise the flag up the flagpole. Here we go. Robert Nurton's cup of happiness was so filled to the brim by the words that it almost overflowed through his eyes, i.e. tears. Footnote, this means tears. It was the proudest moment of his young life as he hoisted the red, white and blue bunting up the flagpole, carefully timing its arrival at the top to coincide with the last faltering notes of the bugle. How did he know what that would be? The old colonel's face was purple from the exertion when the final note was reached. There were cracked notes and false notes in the long and beautiful bugle call, but it vibrated through the bending heads of the unaccustomed coconut palms with all the solemn grandeur of a requiem. I think Judith's been at the gym. And before its last echo had died away, it had drawn Sir Henry and Lady Nurton and Valerie somewhat shamefacedly to their feet. As soon as the ceremony was over, Shirley and Wendy, aided by many volunteer helpers, carried the injured passengers and those still suffering from shock from the open-air post to the airliner. Well, I'm glad that was delayed till after a parade ground was made and a flag was raised. It's good to... Priorities. These people and their priorities. Shirley now had a new patient to attend to. Colonel Hatchett had fallen sudden victim to a blackout. Anxiously examining, Shirley found to her immense relief that there was nothing wrong with him that would not be cured by a rest and a long sleep. He was as tough as nails, but no longer a young man, and the excitement of the strutting about in the sun and then the strain of the long bugle call upon aging lungs and hardening arteries had proved too much for him. So I imagine it's something like that. There's so much emphasis on the bugle, the wistful memories of a deceased bugler and this bugle call. Robert Nurton was now keeping even closer to Shirley than before the flag hoisting ceremony, and now there was a strange, intent expression upon his face. Just as she was making the last of her patients comfortable for the night, the boy plucked at her skirt to attract her attention. "Shirley, could I have some more sweets from the tin, please?" he asked in a coaxing voice.